All right, guys, we're at 702 Dennis Street, southeast in Tumwater. It's about 10 minutes or so from the last house, so a little bit further out of the downtown part. So 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 1,721 square feet. It's got a bit of an odd layout. So when you come in off of Dennis, so you got the big tree right here, so you can pull right up to the front of the house. They got a little deck where you can kind of turn the car around, which is what I did. But they also have right over here, next to that pole, is access to the garage. So I haven't been in the garage yet, but those doors they're sliding barn doors. So that would be something where you'd have to kind of retrofit it with actual garage doors and openers. Not a terribly busy street, but right as I got here, there was a small private jet that was flying overhead, fairly loud. So we're right close to the airport in Tumwater. So it's a regional airport. So you're not gonna get commercial jets coming in, but that one was a pretty nice, like, small, little private jet, and it was loud. It was pretty loud. Could be the reason why it's been sitting on the market for 43 days, but not really a neighbor very close over there. It looks like there's some vacant land right next to it. To the right, you got some neighbors right here, but their house looks like it's in good condition. And then you got the people across the street as well. So let's go inside and take a look. The roof looks like it's in good condition. Just a little bit of like debris left over, kind of like, and right around there. But other than that, it looks like it's pretty good, even for as many trees that are up there. So you step in, and house is built in 1949. So the ceilings are kind of low. They're probably 8-foot ceilings. It does step down into the dining room area there. So, but this is your fireplace here. It's electrical. There's no forced air system in this house. There is wall heaters, cadet wall heaters, which they're not the best. So this would be a good house for like mini splits and a heat pump system. You'd probably need a couple of them though, just because of the way the house is broken up. It does have a plug down there. I don't know what that's for. That's connected to there. So maybe there is natural gas that can come in here. They didn't put it in the listing though. So that is possible, but that's just an insert that they have in there right now. Just kind of opens up like a family room kind of thing, a little versatile, and then you step down into I guess it could be like a breakfast nook kind of thing. And then the kitchen, I mean, that could also be like a dining room area as well. Because you don't have anything in the corner there. That goes to the other bedrooms, but really nice finishes in here. These appliances are newer. They've definitely done some upgrades. So down over here, you got kind of the utility room. So you got the hot water heater strapped down the right way, the way it should be. And then there's where you put your laundry. This would be something that'll get pointed out in an inspection. The drain goes nowhere, so it's got to go outside somehow. So either you can punch a hole in the wall and have it go out that way. But you got some options for that. So, and then this door goes outside. So that's kind of like the lower part of the house and the shop area over there. So the steps go down that way, kind of wraps around a little bit over here. So you got one of your septic entry points there. That little looks like a little roof over there. That's probably where the wellhead is. They usually do something like that to cover it up. And then you got the fence line, and there's another house behind you, but their house is kind of pushed back, so they have a huge lawn out front, but still some pretty good privacy. So you got lots of bushes and trees, and then you got the deck down this way here. So I don't know how tall you guys are, but this is kind of very close, so you're probably going to have to duck coming down under here. So this kind of comes out this way. You got the retaining wall over here. So not a ton of stuff to really take care of. Kind of goes down to the side of the house there. And this in here. So, okay, we'll have to get in from the other side for that one. Let's see what else we got over here. So I don't know exactly what that is. That might just be a clean out for either the septic or the well. And then there's something along the side there I want to take a look at. So they just got like some crushed rock over here. So this is kind of that shop garage area. That's huge. Wow. Yeah, we'll take a look inside there as well, but that's really huge. I mean, you can easily fit 4 cars in there. So I don't know exactly what this is. It is connected in here somehow, so they might have had something there along the lines. It's got some kind of motor on it and a tank. I don't know exactly what it does, but you can kind of take a sneak peek at the neighbor's house over here. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty far enough away, and like I said, you got some vacant land over there on that side, so you know, nobody's really gonna bug you. And there's the other side of the house. All right, let's go take a look back inside. It's about 20 degrees cooler today, so it's in the low 70s, much nicer than yesterday. Okay. So this is the primary. So decent size, trying on the front of the house here. Got a little bit of a closet, not very deep. Really nice big bathroom. Nice finishes in here. So definitely an opportunity to put in like a double vanity. So kind of, it feels like there's a lot of wasted space in there. So, all right, let's go take a look at the other bedrooms. So second bedroom, decent size, nothing too big. Got some built-in closets here. And then you got your full bath in here. Nice finishes, tile work, nice brass finishes on there. And then here's the third bedroom, a little bit smaller than the other one, but smaller closet as well, but decent enough size for the kids. Okay, so there's no way to get into the other part of the house from here, so we're gonna go walk down. So you can see how it's just kind of chopped up a little bit. It's kind of unfortunate there's no other way to get in there from the other side of the house. But yeah, so here's the, you know, kind of the little deck that you can use as a turnaround. These, I wouldn't park on there. It's good enough for a turnaround. I mean, this looks pretty new. It's definitely been stained recently, so. All right, let's take a look in here. Ooh, it is warm in here because they have the heaters on. Oh, those are not the heaters, those are just exhaust fans. Okay. Still very warm in here. So this is just kind of like an extra space here. I mean, it's part of the square footage because it's finished, but don't really know what they were using it for. I mean, it's got a little powder room over here on the side. Nice little finishes there. And this goes out to the other part of the deck, but like I said, there's no other way to get to it from inside the main house. But nice big area. I mean, this would be a perfect, like, you know, playroom for the kids, you know, entertainment room, family room. It's just a shame it's not connected to the house. So windows are in good condition. Everything looks pretty good in here. So let's take a look at the garage/shop. I mean, even with the, I don't know exactly, I'm assuming the property line goes out past this. Yeah, there's no definitive, yeah, they have a gas meter there. So there is gas to the house. So that could be something where you can, you know, convert the fireplace, the stove. But yeah, I don't know exactly where the property line goes. It looks like this is part of it. There's no definitive line, but that's the driveway where you turn in, but tons of parking here. And like I said, you can convert this. I mean, this thing could be high enough where you can convert it to get an RV in there too. So let's go take a look inside. Okay, yeah, so that tank outside is powering this heater. So they were using this, and it smells like it's been used as a shop, like kind of for cars and stuff like that. It's got that smell to it, so that's where that's coming from. So this thing basically heats this whole space. So, but yeah, I mean, this is huge. Tons of opportunity for this, like create more storage, turn it into a garage, leave it as a shop. Lots of different things to do. And this is just more storage space. There's no light in here, so, but it goes back pretty far back there. I know it's hard to see, you can't see it on the video, but yeah, so lots of opportunity out here. I mean, these barn doors are not in the best of shape, so definitely would need to be replaced. So this was installed 2024, or at least it was serviced in 2000. It looks like it's pretty new, so it probably was new. So yeah, only tough part too is like I said, just like the other part of this other little bonus area, there's no direct access to the house, so that's the only tough part. So, but yeah, that is everything here. So they've been on the market 43 days. They're started at $579. They're down to $549. So, yep, I'll send you this video and let me know what you guys think.